Okay. Have you hugged the tree today? Yeah, I know, I'm an idiot. But this is so much fun. I love this hobby. You should always hug trees. Oh, look, she's rocking. Okay, tree. Car. Crooked. Auto parts delivery man. So, I haven't gotten out of the truck yet. So, you're going to see it as I see it. And we're going to figure out if we got a good deal or if this was the stupidest thing I ever did. So, here we go. Well, good morning. Good morning for you. Not so good morning for me. All right, so I fueled up this morning. I got my Timmies. So, you know, I'm fueled, or I'm about to be fueled. Why am I at Canadian Tire? Because, you know, the trailer probably needs a 2-inch ball, and I had an 1 3/4 ball. And so I went to swap the balls, and it's so rusted on, I need a new neck. So I'm at emergency Canadian Tire, run in, doors just opened. I gotta get going, I'm already 10 minutes late. So I'll be back to talk to you in a bit. But the adventure begins. Well, we're back on the road with 10-horse restoration. I think I said restorations earlier. It's restoration. No ass, no the end. Anyway, get this window shut. We are headed to a secret location. Okay, well, it's not so secret, but the reason I'm calling it a secret location is because when I was talking to the guy, he said, please don't film my house or anything like that. You know, I don't want my home on the internet, which is, you know, a very reasonable thing to request. So we're going to honor that the best we can. I'm going to try and shoot the car so that you can't really tell where we're at. It's not like there's anything else here that needs to be kept a secret, but you get the idea. So anyway, I think we're about, GPS says we're about 15 minutes out. So all is good. I went this morning when I realized I had like an 1 3/4 or something ball on the hitch for my camper. So I have a 2-inch, so I went to switch the ball, and that's not happening. It's rusted on. So I had to run over to Canadian Tire. I did film that, but I don't know if I've stuck it in here. So if I did, you know, then you're getting double. But anyway, I bought a 2-inch. I bought a whole new neck, figuring it would make life easier because I wasn't getting the old one off. And when I got there, it was 2 5/8 or something, and he had one. So it was all for naught. But anyway, well, now I got a brand new 2-inch ball. So I just stopped to fill up with gas. I got on the road the best we could. I can't really film. I don't have anything set up in here. I got a selfie stick that I'm gonna use to when we get there, but I've got nothing in the car to hold or the truck to hold the phone. So yeah, trailer guy. So long story short, I booked the trailer early in the week. Guy gets, you know, 50 calls a week on Messenger. He showed me his marketplace thing, and he had so many. I was booked for, you know, I gotta send him a picture of my license and $300 cash, and then he gives me $150 back when I give him the trailer back. So it's like $75 a day. I mean, the reason I had to go private like this was because he's got a steel bed and a winch, and my trailer place, gorgeous trailers, but no winches, and they got wood beds. I don't want to chew them up because this could get messy dragging cars on the trailer. So this guy is a 20-year-old trailer, and he said, whatever. So I was like, okay, great, sounds good to me. So anyway, I called him last night watching the hockey game, Stanley Cup playoffs. So for those of you that know about that, you'll realize how old this video is. So anyway, I go Oilers. So I called him last night to send him the stuff and everything, and he says, "Oh, my buddy took the trailer. Sorry." Well, I said, "Whoa! I've planned my whole weekend. I got my son helping me tomorrow. I've shot video. I already paid the guy for the cars, which was a stupid thing to do, but I did it. He seemed like a decent guy." So, anyway, almost missed my left. Not paying attention. So anyway, he says, so I just write back the F word because I'm not happy. I'm lying in bed watching my wife's already snoring because she had a long day. She does 10-hour shifts. And this guy has just ruined my entire weekend and probably made it so that I can't pick the cars up, and I may lose my $1,000. And I'm in full panic mode. I'm telling you. So anyway, I just write the F word back, and a couple of minutes goes by, and he says, "Let me see what I can do." Apparently, he lost my texts in the myriad of texts that he had, and whatever. He says then he got some story his buddy. Anyway. He did text me back late last night. He says, "Okay, I got the trailer. I'm sorry." So I suck it up and take the high road. And so I got on my horse this morning. Had that trailer ball nonsense, and anyway, got down to his place, which is on the way. And nice guy. And sure enough, I pull in. And guess what's in the garage? An SVT, SN95 SVT convertible. Beautiful car, white, red interior, immaculate. So now he's talking my language. He's a fellow brother. He's a Mustang brother. So anyway, we're all good. He hooked her up. I gave him the cash. All set. Definitely, other than last night's fiasco, I guess I should have texted him earlier in the week. I don't know. I did say I was going to text him on Friday, but anyway, turns out he was a nice guy and he felt bad, and, but all's well that ends well. I got the trailer hooked on the back. Had to get gas on the way down, and, because the Coyote, she drinks it, you know what I mean? So, but no problem hauling ass with the 5-liter. So so I'm almost there. I'm going to sign off for now. And now that you're all updated and you've seen the trip, and look, I'm in Birch. Anyway, apparently GPS says I'm not far. I got 6 kilometers to go or something. So I'm gonna sign off, and the next time you see me, we should be looking at 2 1972 Mustang convertibles, and we'll see, because I did buy them sight unseen, paid for it, everything. So we'll see what mess I've got myself into, and whether I got a good deal or whether I just bought 2 piles of junk that are going straight to the scrapyard and I've wasted an entire weekend. Anyway, the joys of of the hobby. And, if you're saying to yourself, wow, Colin, you know what? Listen, get off the couch. That's what this channel's all about. Get off the couch. I don't have any buddies helping me or anything, nobody book things for me. I don't have like somebody doing all the hard work on the phone and everything. Do it all myself. It's not that difficult. I did have to get up at 5:30 this morning on a Saturday, but I get up at 5:30 every day because I'm parts delivery man. So I like to play a little golf clash in the morning, to be honest. So while I'm having my coffee, my morning coffee. Anyway, get off the couch. This isn't that hard. It's not expensive. Sure, there's a little bit of risk, but let's face it. I got 272 Mustang convertibles that I'm going to look at, that I now own. They can't be. There's got to be some parts there that are worth it. So anyway, next time you see me, we'll be staring at two beautiful Mustangs. Okay, maybe not beautiful. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay. Remember I said anybody could do this? Well, I just backed the trailer up that driveway. And I've had lots of experience, but I can tell you that was not easy. So maybe not everybody can do this, but let's you got to have a challenge in your life, right? So anyway, we made it. So I haven't gotten out of the truck yet. So you're going to see it as I see it. And we're going to figure out if we got a good deal or if this was the stupidest thing I ever did. So here we go. The tranny on this truck is giving me a hard time on the way up. All right. See, mosey on in here. And there she is. This is a 1972 Mustang convertible. That is in fairly good shape. We have floors. We have front frame rails. And yes, we do. And a little bit of shock tower damage there. And I'm sure the cowls are completely rotted out. But I would say not bad. Not bad. Definitely trim-wise, they were okay there. And he did box me up a brand new rear quarter panel that is going to go on the side that's missing. There you go. So, well, yeah. Well, it looks like frame rails are intact. We're not gonna know till we get her out, but I'd say we did okay. This is definitely a fixable car. So we'll see. Yes, we have a painted floor. So, well, this should be fun. All right. I'm on my own, so I'll film getting around the trailer tomorrow because this is tomorrow's mess. And there's our 302 with a C4. And this is our parts car with many parts inside. So you say, well, Colin, what are you doing with the parts car? Like, why would you even bother dragging this out? This chrome alone around the window, not easy to find. And it's in great shape. And then you've got chrome around the rear trunk here. Look at that. No pitting, no nothing, easily buffed out. Glass, I believe. That's a plexiglass window. Real glass would have been better, but we got a taillight panel. Even got a gas cap. But things like door handles, these doors, even if they're rotten on the bottom, definitely fixable. We got mirrors, got all sorts of stuff. And we've got instruments on the dash. So, those door skins, you never know. We got glass, because convertible glass is harder to find than standard glass. So I think we're going to do okay. That one's got to get on the car tomorrow, though. On the trailer, I mean. Anyway, for now, this is our project. So I'm going to get at her before the mosquitoes eat me alive. Okay, have you hugged a tree today? Should always hug trees. Okay, that one goes to rope, tow rope attached to the front frame rail. That one over there hugs that tree over here. And we're gonna push the trailer back because we've almost crested the ramp. Once we're up, the tow straps should go on these hooks here and pull her up. I did move her a couple inches with the one strap, so I got about 4 or 5 more feet I can push, and then the weight should distribute and it should start to tilt. So let's see what I can do. You know, first off, lesson number 1. Okay, I'm an hour and a half into this. $75 for the trailer, and we've almost got ourselves a car on board. It'll be easy getting it off. So let me see if I can pull her up with the straps. I think we probably can. As long as we keep those frame rails on the checker plate, we're good. I wonder. Much farther back can we go? Probably not a lot. But if we got her a little bit more, I could pull the ramps out and then go back even more. Too bad we didn't have more power in that winch. Okay. Yeah, the old fat man's out of breath. But we're definitely getting there. Definitely getting there. Okay, I'll be back in a couple of minutes. I gotta fix these straps, get them sorted out. Just hook them to the bed and we should be good. Okay, see you in a minute. Okay, tree, car, crooked. But she's up. Definitely up far enough that I can do the rest with some straps. So let me see. There's got to be a way to prop this phone up. How's that? Is that working? Well, we'll give it a try. We can always edit it later. All right, split these straps down, hook them up again to the bed. Don't need the winch anymore. No, I still need the power. So let's get the winch all straight. All done. I don't know if you can see it, but it's on the trailer heading home. Good morning. I think it's morning. It's definitely the next day. So, let me get this door open here. Got home late last night. To say I was tired would be an understatement. I exhausted, yes. So we've got a bit of change of plans today. Here she is on the back of the car. There we go. So right now we're waiting on the boy, Mark, my son, to get here. Then we're gonna take this over to our other facility. What you can see behind me here is the garages at home that I work out of to put the cars back together. And what we're doing today is we're going to take these to a place I rent just outside of town for storage until we're ready to work on them. That's about it for now. When Mark gets here, I'll come back on, and we're not going today to pick up the other car. And you can imagine why. My body hurts, and every muscle in my body has been tormented to the point where it's angry at me. So the winch on the trailer, the battery died. I didn't put it on charge last night because I barely got into bed, and I didn't do anything else I was supposed to do. So this one is getting moved. The one beside me here, which you will see at a later date, that is almost finished. It has no motor and tranny in it right now, and it's missing the back glass. But it's getting moved over to the shop today so that we can do some work on the driveway. And right now the 95 is in the garage. We'll get to that. I'll show you what's going on there. And when the 95, which should be out in a few weeks, is done, at least we'll be able to drive it in and out. And then what goes in after that is what we've got over here. I know you're not seeing things. That is our next project. That's our 71 convertible that is very similar to the 72 convertible that we just picked up. It's almost the same color. So we're gonna get this baby put away for now. We'll be able to work on cleaning up the body at the farm. We're gonna build a plywood rotisserie. You may have seen that on YouTube. I'll start putting some links in people that have built successful ones. We're gonna try and build one for this one, get it up on its side over at the farm, and we're gonna refer to the farm as the paddock from now on. So we're gonna take that over to the paddock, and we'll probably wire wheel the entire underneath, get it all cleaned up, get the frame all cleaned up. We're going to do a full inspection on the floors later today. I'm going to vacuum out all that crap that's in there, see where we're at, see if we can get this trunk lid open. I'm sure a screwdriver will pop it open, and we'll work on it at the farm while we're here. So my guess is that the floors in this car are really good. There's no issues there. So if we have to put a patch, it'll be a tiny piece. We certainly have that quarter panel to do, and then we have to start, fitting doors and that kind of stuff. I've got doors here. There's a door in the car that looks like it's pretty good. Um, we have the quarter panel for the car that's in the car right now, in a cardboard box. So we'll get that done, get that trunk straightened out because it's got a bit of a bend in it, and get that all primed and ready to go before it comes back here. The 71, which will now be referred to as Marvin, and there's a long story that goes with that, but we'll get to that. I'm sure you could figure out Marvin and the green. So Marvin, all its parts are here. Marvin needs a new trunk floor, and it needs to and the floors need work. And what we're debating right now is we've got some front patches for the shorter bits for the floor that are old, originally 60s panels, but before they started stamping out the ones that fit the car, they used to sell these as replacement pieces. I picked them up really cheap. It's just a floor. If it's not exactly the same, that's not a problem for me. I just want to make sure that it's properly installed and doesn't have any holes in it. So the beefy parts of the floor and the frame and everything on Marvin they're really solid. They still have the green paint on them. It's just that where your foot goes for the accelerator and a little bit in the back floor is a little sketchy, and until we get it cleaned off, we're not going to know. Now, you could say, Colin, are you going to sandblast the whole car or have the car dipped? Or no, no, we're not doing that. We do things on a budget here. We don't have deep pockets. I can't afford to have the thing dipped and sprayed, and I do all my own spraying. I do all my own work. So a couple of days, a little bit of sweat equity, and a couple of wire wheels, and you can have that entire car down to bare metal. So it's not that hard. It becomes a problem if it's covered in, up here we often get cars covered in undercoating and tar and all sorts of stuff. That's a problem. But neither one of those. This car here has nothing on it, and the 71 has a little bit of undercoating on it, but it comes off fairly clean. The one that you see here, the 73 Mach 1, that I've been working on for a while, I did the exact same thing there. I cleaned the entire car with a wire wheel and sprayed it with semi-gloss black underneath. So that car's been painted. It was painted a while ago, and it's going to get painted again because it sat for so long, and that'll be it's going to take a little while to get to that project, and I'll explain the life that car has had. The majority of that car I've owned since 1982, so we'll explain to you all the ins and outs that has gone on. The shell itself is a donor, but all the parts that are on that are from an 82 that our car in 82 that I bought, 73 Mach. So it's kind of a mishmash, but we'll get to that. Definitely finish the 95 in the garage and start on Marvin. And while we're working on Marvin, we'll probably getting this shell cleaned up at the farm and in primer so that we can bring it over once we get the motor back in Marvin. Marvin's got a 302 and a C4 automatic. Both were operational when Marvin was parked in 2008, and anyway, the history and when I bought the car and how we got to where we're at today will all be explained in the Marvin video series when we get to there. So today, move the shell, get it to the farm, come back here, put 4 new tires on the Mach 1, take the Mach 1 over to the farm, get the driveway cleaned out so I don't have so it doesn't look like a used car lot. I might even move the 71 today, get it up closer to the door so that the driveway is more functional. We have to leave the what you're seeing over here, that door has to stay clear so we can get the cars in and out of the garage and parts in and out of the garage, because the car inside is positioned this way so that we have optimal room to work on it. We don't drive it in this way. So it's a bit of a turn and jacks on the floor and that kind of thing. So I was hoping I could yank my way into marketing here, and here comes the boy now. So guess where he's been? He's been at work all night, so he's in for a little bit of enjoyment. Here he comes now. You know where I sent him, right? I sent him to can't start the day without fuel, so he's got to go to Timmy's. So he's I don't know what he's doing there. Here he comes. Here comes the boy. You're on video. Morning, buddy.
Morning.
Okay, so I'll be back once we're on the road. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm sure if you look far enough back there, you can see she's off the trailer and she's in the paddock. That's what we call it from now on, the paddock. All right, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad, eh, Mark?
No, it wasn't too bad.
Wasn't too bad. We got her in there. So now we have an empty spot over here. Anyway, over here. So we're going to get the other car, the Mach 1. We're going to bring it over here so we got more room in the driveway. Probably make the neighbors happy too. Okay. So we're going to go home. Got to put 4 tires on her so she's rolling. And then we'll bring her back. She should be easy off. And she got a steering wheel and everything, so we should be able to just drive her in. So it's good. It's only like 11:30 and we got started early this morning, so we're doing good. Anyway, talk to you in a little bit. Okay. we're having tire troubles because we're trying to get Huh?
Nothing.
You flicked him down the back?
Yeah.
Try it again.
I don't know. Are you doing something wrong with the gun?
Yeah, probably. So anyway, we're trying to put the 2002 rims on here so we can move it, and they don't fit because they're banging into the upper control arm. So we put 2-inch wheel spacers on. So we should have been filming it because I laid on the ground so long, my hip locked up and I couldn't get up. And Mark's 40-year-old back gave out.
This is not what the YouTubers show you.
No, this is the part of the YouTube doesn't show you where 2 buffoons can't put a tire on a car.
Now it's going.
Okay, now you're going.
All
All right.
No, see, now it's not going.
Punch it through again, because it's probably... Let me see. What do we got?
Oh, what's going on?
We got no air. We got no air.
Is there another breaker on the actual unit itself or something?
No, but if we got to wait on the...
Oh, wait, maybe this.
Oh, that's the...
Get it!
Wait a minute. The air gun's not working. You know why the air gun's not working, right? Can you see? Can we see that?
Oh!
Drop the phone. Oh, okay. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Okay, so Mark, why isn't the air gun working?
Because you parked on the
Because I
hose.
parked on the hose. All right, let's move the car again.
Let's give that a try.
We didn't film rolling the car off because we almost hit the building, and don't have a tripod yet. I got to get one, and I'm just happy it rolled off. We got her in, and we're all good, right?
Yes.
Okay, so my driveway has one less car in it, and I'm sure that's going to make Joan very happy, and so that ends this bit of the video. We got to go back and get the parts car because we were supposed to do that today, and that got canceled because we weren't going to get all this other stuff done and that done. So Mark was nice enough to come help me today. We got the shop all cleaned out. We got 2 cars put away at the paddock, and we just got to go get the parts car now. We'll have to dump it outside until we get it torn apart a bit, and I think what we'll do is just tear it apart and bring the parts in and then store them there. So onward and upward. That ends the week of marketplace and fighting with trailer guy and getting trailer back guy and moving cars around, and Mark's got a sore back, and I almost died yesterday. So plus I have 6,000 mosquito bites because the mosquitoes were as big as tarantulas. Okay, so that's it. Couldn't have done it without the boy here, so and I hope you got a little laugh at watching us try and put 2-inch spacers on the front, because who would have thunk that there wasn't enough clearance in those rims to get around the upper control arms? But hey, I knew that, and I don't know why I didn't know that before I tried to do that. But anyway, we got the job done. So signing off for now, and I don't know if this is going to be the end of this video or the start of another video or what, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know where we're going next. I guess the next thing will be going to get the parts car, but I don't even know when we're doing that right now. So anyway, signing off for now. Bye. Sorry I lost you there. We're back. So yeah, so I just took the trailer back. That's why I'm coming on now. I'm heading home to bed. I gotta get up, do my ODA thing tomorrow. But it's been quite the weekend, and so we still have our parts car laying in a field. We got to go back and get her. So I'm trying to set the trailer up for next weekend. I think we'll be able to pull that off. Trailer guy seems, now that we know he's a Mustang guy, seems to be on board. So all good, and nobody got hurt. Well, not permanently. Mark's back will get better. Anyway, nobody got hurt. I got some cuts and scrapes, and I got about 10,000 mosquito bites because they were friggin' as big as pterodactyls out there. But that was a fun week, and it was it's another story in the books, right? It's another story I can tell. It's part of the legacy of that car. We're gonna do see if we can do some searching backwards on that thing and see where it's been, and it'd be nice to find out if we can find the owner, or find out the last time somebody actually drove that thing. Would be really cool. But anyway, I'm gonna sign off. I'm about 5 minutes from the house. I'm just coming in Orangeville now through the back way, and it is 10:02. So yeah, it's been a hell of a day. It's been a hell of a weekend. I didn't get any time to myself, but I accomplished a lot. We got the shop cleaned out really good today. The paddock, sorry. The paddock used to be my workshop for woodworking, and it's still full of wood and machinery. So, but we were able to clean out 2 bays and get the cars in. So, I'm sure you saw that in the. Probably didn't explain it good, but you certainly saw it in the videos. So, the last door that we didn't go in today is that area is drywalled and insulated. So in the wintertime we fire a little heater in there and we can work in there. So probably gonna tip the shell that we unloaded today. Gonna tip it up on some plywood rotating blocks and get it all cleaned up and get it primed while it's over there before I bring it back to the house. And then I just bring it back and start assembling. So I do have some welding to do to put that quarter on and stuff, but we'll do that after we get it back to the house. We can't weld at the shop. We don't have the hydro. We've only got 60 amps there, and we'll blow the fuses. So I do have a propane generator, but yeah, we're not gonna go that route. We'll bring her back. It can't be. There's still a lot of sawdust and stuff in that barn, so we'll bring her back to welder where we know it's safe. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. I'm exhausted. Can't wait to get to work so that I don't have to work as hard. Anyway, I'm sure I got 300 kilometers to drive tomorrow. Anyway, thanks again, and I hope I entertained you enough to keep you on this channel, and I hope I've motivated you enough to get off the couch. We're gonna end every show with a get your ass off the couch and take part in the hobby. It's very rewarding, trust me. It's worth it. It really is worth it at the end of the day. All right, so take care.